Hi everybody, welcome back to Animal Crossing Everyday, the show where we figure out how the stock market works. And we try to play the stock market numbers off each other in order to get you an appropriately good number for your stock market prices. Only joking, this is Animal Crossing Everyday. Although I did a really good job of bluffing you there, didn't I? Made it really clear that I knew exactly what I was talking about when it comes to the stock market. Yes, I know everything about the stocks. You can't fool me. We have a special offer today to starting Flagman sign. As always, we have a wide variety of other items as well. When it's step by. What is a Flagman sign? I feel like I will have to drop in just to figure out what exactly a Flagman sign is. I'm intrigued and I will go and look at it. Yes, I will. Oh my goodness. Alright, so here we go. No, read it. I mean, I don't want to read it. I want to throw it away. But still, you have to read it in order to throw it away. That's a catchphrase that my old grandmother used to say. You have to read it in order to throw it away. And for a long time, I didn't know what she meant. And she was alive before the existence of Animal Crossing, so I suspect she didn't really know what it meant either. It's quite a coincidence that this game came out and allowed that to be a thing. That's what I think. Should we grab some more paper? Let's get some more rainbow. Wait, we already have rainbow paper. Wow, people kept throwing out rainbow paper. Amazing, and we got it. What a coinkerdunk. I think coinker. We got it. What was I talking about to begin with? Oh, stocks. That's right. I think I did a very good job. Oh, should I tell the Buzzfeed story today? Oh my god, I could do that instead of talking about stocks. What do you guys want to do? It's a choose your own adventure. You want the stocks? Oh, hang on. This is a Flagman sign? Oh, okay. What do you guys want to hear about? Stocks or Buzzfeed? Yes, I can do both. Vote in the comment section now. That's the voting song that plays whenever you have to vote. Like the time down song. You have like this small time, like, you know, like the countdown song. I don't know if people from America are watching this. You might not know what countdown is, but Google countdown song and then come back to me. But so anyway, the time is up. What have we got? I think I may as well tell a BuzzFeed story now because it's been so long. It's been days since I've teased it. We'll talk about stocks tomorrow. Remind me about that tomorrow. Okay, so I have a beef with BuzzFeed, basically. Because I think they're a bunch of hacks. I wish I could remember the name of the guy who started this. There's like one guy, and I wrote an article about this myself on Medium, I think. So I'll post like the article I wrote in the comments or whatever. But what happened is in 2017 or 16, I went to America and I saw a lot of food that Americans love to eat, you know, junk food. Like Oreos and other assorted biscuits, and a bunch of them were birthday cake flavored. And I thought this was silly because a birthday cake doesn't have a flavor, right? I think they're thinking of like vanilla flavor, but like a birthday cake, because like if for your birthday you could have whatever cake you wanted. You could have a red velvet cake or a chocolate cake or like a cake with like jam in it. You know, like there's no such thing as specifically birthday cake flavored. So I thought this was silly, and I wrote that on Twitter. I said, "Oh, you know what is silly? You know," I said something like, "You know what I love? The Americans think birthday cake is a flavor because it's not a flavor, right? It's not like sweet or salty or, you know, it doesn't taste like, you know, chicken or beef or whatever. It's not a flavor. Birthday cake isn't a flavor. It's a type of cake. But like I said, cakes come in many different shapes and sizes, so you can't. It's not a specific flavor. Anyway, it's not worth getting up in arms about. And then I forgot about it for a long time because who gives a shit about Twitter, right? You just write stuff and then you forget about it. Oh wait, is he gonna give me fruit? Give me the fruit. Yes, I'll take it. I'll take an apple. Give me the apple. So, after a while, I forgot about this Buzzfeed. No, I forgot about my silly tweet because, you know, like I said, who cares, right? It's a tweet. You forget about them. And then one day, my Twitter just blew up. My Twitter was full of angry people telling me to go fuck myself because birthday cake was definitely a real flavor. And how dare I be so egregious as to have an opinion on whether or not birthday cake is a flavor. I mean, it's not. But this Twitter was just full of these angry people responding to this one tweet of mine. And I'm like, why don't you guys respond to the funny tweets? Why does this have to be this one random one that I don't want to talk about? But where does that go? Where is it? Maybe I lost it. Dang, son. Yeah, it looks like it's gone. So I was like, what the fuck? And somebody in the comments very sweetly told me that it was from Buzzfeed. I was like, what does this mean? So I went on to Buzzfeed and I Googled like Buzzfeed and then my Twitter handle to see what it was about. And somebody had written, and I use the word written in quotation marks because there was no writing involved. I thought you said you'd leave. What the hell? You asked if you should leave yesterday, and you said yes. I said yes, and you said you would leave. You villain. Unbelievable. Anybody new in town? Probably not. Nope. Okay, anyway. Oh, Fard. It's this one. So, I looked at the article that was quote-unquote written, and it was 10 things that people on Twitter love and 10 things that people on Twitter hate about America. And my tweet, which says, I love how people think birthday cake is a flavor, was in the love section. I dispute that. I don't think that I do love that at all. I think that that was me being facetious. But the man who wrote the article, and again I use the word wrote in quotation marks, compiled the article, shall we say, put my tweet in the love section. So he just went through Twitter and I guess just searched Twitter for like the phrase I love when Americans whatever and hate when Americans whatever, and just took 20 of those tweets and put them in an article and then posted on BuzzFeed. He got paid for that. He got paid for just lifting other people's tweets. Like, that's all he did. There's no article there. And I was like, what the fuck? Why has this happened, right? So this happened, I think, in 2018. The article. Like, the tweet happened before, like, a year or two before that. But the article appeared in 2018. And since then, this is now 2022, that same article has been quote-unquote rewritten every year. So 2018, 2019, 2020, and then twice in 2021, an article by the same guy called 20 Things People Love About America and 20 Things People Hate About America has been reposted on BuzzFeed. So every year, my Twitter goes mad because people angrily yell at me over whether or not whether or not birthday cake is a real flavor or not. And I know that when it goes crazy, it's because BuzzFeed have lazily put that article up again. And I actually find the guy. It's like Matt something. I find the name of the guy who compiled the article, and I tweeted him. I'm like, dude, you gotta this is really lazy writing. You know, I wasn't being mean, but I'm like, dude, you posted the same article, which was lazy to begin with, 4 times. That's lazy writing. There's no getting around that. That's you being lazy, and you're getting paid for this. This is not fair. That's really stupid. Now, from what I understand, this is now at the tail end of when Buzzfeed was good. I have never really used Buzzfeed, but apparently these days Buzzfeed is not the sparkling website that it used to be. And clearly, like, you can see why, that they're being so lazy with it and being so silly. So I got really annoyed by that, just because of, like I said, not because of how oh, I gotta read a letter. 1 second. Came completely out of the blue. Alright, give me the letter. Like to read it? I sure would. It's weird. Listen up, Savannah. Do you like music? Do the sounds of chirping insects soothe your heart? This village is full of interesting noises. Some sounds only you can hear. Seek them out. Thank you for that. So what do you think? It's, yeah, whatever. Thank you. So, like, yeah, the thing that offended me the most was just, like, how lazy it was. Not the fact that my Twitter was blowing up about it, but just, like, how lazy, how, like, low effort that was. You know what I mean? And the fact that he posted it 4 or 5 times. One of them was posted by his brother, and which is a rip. But, like, you can see why BuzzFeed isn't as interesting as it used to be, because they're just recycling old articles and stuff. Like, why would anybody want to read this twice in 2021? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous. You gotta learn how to be better. And, like, this guy's getting paid for this stuff. Like, that's what hurts. The laziness. The uncreativity. That people are paying this guy to be so lazy and to not, like, put any effort in. Like, that sucks. That's not fair. You know what I mean? If you're being that lazy, if you're recycling the same article 5 times over 4 years, like, you think people won't notice? You've lifted other people's tweets. That's your article. People are going to notice. Come on, man. Don't be lazy. Write something fun and interesting. You know what I mean? That's your job. Make a fun list. Make a list of things that you like and dislike about America, right? Show us your opinions. Don't go lifting other people's tweets. That's not fair. And did any of us get paid for this or notified for this? No, we sure didn't. You know? Come on, man. Put a little effort in. You're getting paid for it. The least you can do is put some effort in. That's my BuzzFeed story. And if you want to know if you've had tweets lifted as well, either check your Twitter page and see if there's, like, a day whenever you've had an unusual amount of activity, or just search your Twitter name and BuzzFeed in Google and see what comes up. Because when I do it, not the current Twitter username that I'm using on, if you go to the description of these videos, you'll see my Twitter page linked in the description. That's not that it's not that Twitter page. It's my old Twitter page. My, like, personal page that is now just birthday cake fucking flavor related. Like, I don't like, it's not an argument I give a shit about enough to start yelling with people on the internet about. I don't think it's a flavor, but I also don't care, right? If other people think it's a flavor, knock yourself out, dude. I'm not gonna argue with you on Twitter about this. I don't care, right? It's silly. What a silly argument. But the point is, I think BuzzFeed are, based on what I've seen, they're super lazy, and I don't like that. I think that, you know, if you're gonna write stuff and get paid for it, it's hard to write stuff and get paid for it. It's a real privilege. And to phone it in like that hurts me. I don't like to see it. So if you want to check yourself, just Google your own name and then BuzzFeed. See if they've lifted your tweets or whatever. And let me know in the comments. Or let me know if you like BuzzFeed. Let me know if you're the guy who works for BuzzFeed and wrote these articles. I want to chat with you, son. I want to talk to you. Don't go out and look for this guy, though. There's no need to, like, harass him or anything. But I would like it if he learned his lesson. And hopefully, in 2022, so far, I have not had to read that article again. So hopefully we're okay. Hopefully I won't have to make this argument about fucking birthday cake again. But we'll see. Anyway, that's my BuzzFeed story. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching the show. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Animal Crossing, and I'll see you then. So, goodbye. Bye.